Hi everyone, in this video we are going to code the footer for our website. So the footer is pretty simple. First off, we are going to dissect this section and then we are going to jump into HTML. So first off, we can see that there are actually two sections. So the first section is going to be like the content or the office or the contact section, and the other one is going to be the author portal or author section. So within these sections, we are going to have a text. Then all of these are going to be one container. All of these are going to be one container. And at the bottom, we are going to have one container as well. So now that we know how this footer is structured, let's jump into the footer. So first off, the first section or the top section, I'm going to call it footer content. So footer __ content. And I'm going to copy this entire thing and let's save that. There we go. So first off, we have that text. I didn't know what to call it, so I just went ahead and I called it motto. So that text is actually the motto. And okay, so what I want to do here is, now this thing, these three elements, they're going to be one container. These three elements, they're going to be another container. So I'm going to provide this text within a container as well. So this is going to be footer content -- motto. This motto is going to be an h2. The class is going to be motto __ text. So the text is actually the class that is going to be different. It's going to say helping you. Then we are going to have a span element, maximize, helping you maximize. Is that correct? Yeah. Operations management with digitization. There we go. So that part is done. Let's jump into, let's get out of this div. Within the next div, we are going to have the address. So I'm going to say address. Now let's provide that here, footer content -- address. So we are going to have an h3 for the title. And because there are two elements, I'm just going to use a UL, and within that, I'm going to use those two elements. So the class is going to be address __ title. This is going to say address, and then let's grab a UL. I'm not going to provide it with any class, then the li. So it's going to be 177A Bleecker Street, and then the next li is going to say New York, USA. Now New York City, and then NY, the abbreviation for New York City. This is the address. Let's get out of the div. And finally, within this part, we are going to have the contact. The contact is going to be formulated in the same way. So let me just copy everything. I could copy this entire thing. I could put it right here. Now, instead of the address, I'm basically going to change it with contact. And this part is going to be double D's, and in here, contacts. So first, I'm going to provide a phone number with the country code of Afghanistan, 12345678900. This is a phony phone number, so it's not actually real. There we go. And in the next one, this is going to be a phony or a fake email address as well. So el.cool. There we go. So this part is done. Let's jump into the next section of our footer, which is the author part. So within the author part, now the entire author part, that is going to be provided within one div. So I'm going to say, let's create a div that is going to say footer author. Within the footer author, we're going to have a copyrights part and then a social part. So let's copy that. So both of them are going to be divs. I'm going to call this copyrights and then let's grab our paragraph. Now what do we have here? So in here, first off, we have this sign, this at 2022. Now this is an HTML symbol, and then after that we have some text, and then we have Muslim Hilali, which seems to be an anchor element, and we're going to formulate it in the same way. Now that text, that at sign symbol, this is when you say ampersand hash 64 semicolon, then it is going to generate that ad. These are HTML symbols. Very simple stuff. That's why I did not cover them. You can search for them on the web. You can just say HTML symbols, and there's going to be a link for W3 schools. And if you go there, there's going to be all of these codes that you can use within your HTML that are going to be converted. The browser actually understands these, and the browser is going to convert them to their specific symbols, and you can use them in your websites. These are text, so you can style them as you style texts, or all the properties of the text that are going to be applied on these ones as well. So all rights reserved, developed by, and then an anchor element. Now I'm going to provide the link to my LinkedIn. This is the URL to my LinkedIn account, Evolutive Learning by Muslim Hilali. And the target is going to be blank, and when you click on it, it is going to open in a new page, in a blank page. And it's going to say Muslim Hilali. Save that, and let's come here. Let's go to our website. There we go. So this is what we have done so far. And apart from the social links, we are done aside from that. And I'm going to collapse this copyrights part. I'm going to provide it with a comment. So it is copyrights. And then after that, we are going to have social. So for the social, I'm just going to copy paste this entire thing. And I'm not going to waste your time. So it's social author -- social. We have the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram accounts. Let's save that. Let's come into our website, and this is what we've done. So, and now in our next video, we are going to go ahead and get this setup out of the, get the styling out of the way, and see you then.